Hello everyone, I'm Probably Log, and this is going to be the next part of Starfield. In the last part, we just finished off all the Free Star Collective people. Now we're going to go help Sarah kind of get her unfinished business, you know? I want to kind of get in that romance with her. I don't know how long this will take, but if we do finish this pretty fast, we'll start doing the next main mission. Maybe I can get myself some good stuff. We actually have to look at the ship first, though. We might get a new ship. Kind of depends. We'll probably keep using the Mantis for the time being. But if it's a really, really good ship, I might upgrade it and make it really cool. I have a good amount of money, so I could probably do some pretty decent upgrades on it. I definitely need to do...
Right. The way Diego puts it,
I don't care about Diego. I want to see if I can upgrade it and make it like really good shield-wise and damage-wise, because right now, we're not the best out there. We kind of get hit real hard and our shields disappear pretty quick. But we got some sort of new ship, so that's cool. Let's head over there and see what we can do.
The rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
I mean, kinda. Look at it. It's just like a... I mean, it's kind of cool. I like it. Not too bad.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sunset.
No, I'll do it what I want, man. I think there should be a guy here I could fix my ship to, maybe? No? Maybe we'll go to New Atlantis real quick. And then I'll talk to the guy there. We have to go there anyway. Alright, let's go back over there.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Let's talk to
Anything I can help you with?
The ship does need some repairs.
Sure thing. We'll get it fixed up. Good.
Alright, thank you, my guy. You can modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, so now I got a third ship. Star Eagle. Interesting. Has a lot better weapons and shields, actually. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Engine kind of sucks. Oh, it has so much more power. Ooh, I might have to just make this a really sick spaceship, man. It's kind of really good. Really good. I don't know. We'll do it later. I don't have time for this right now. Let's go see Admiral Logan. We're in the Mass District now. Just heading up to,
Captain,
I guess, Mass.
over here.
What? Who are you? Oh, no, not her. Not her yet. I'll talk to her in a little while, maybe.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Oh, thanks, I guess. Forgot that chick was waiting outside of Mass with me. Before me. We're gonna do this. We need to get some romance going. Where we at? Oh, it's up here. Alright, Admiral Logan.
My appointment slate is full. Maybe another time. I'm quite busy, so if you'll excuse me.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan. Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
This isn't a good time to talk.
I don't care, dog.
I'm far too busy to talk right now.
How am I
I'm
supposed to
far
talk
too
to him?
busy to talk right now.
Talk to you.
It's in all our best interest to set aside differences and try to work together as much as we can.
Sarah, you gonna talk to the guy? What's going on here?
My appointment slate is full. Maybe another time.
Can I wait?
I have something I need to discuss with you. If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he? Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
Yeah, I kind of agree. He did some bad stuff. I wouldn't have taken the bribe. Yeah, honestly,
Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different conversation. I'm proud of you. It took a lot of integrity to say no to that offer.
yeah. If I learned anything from this, money isn't everything.
Some of them will, and some of them won't. What happens to them isn't your fault. It's Ron Hope's. Well, I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
I mean, cool. Appreciate it.
I'm quite busy, so if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
I'm
this
far
out.
too busy to talk right now.
I was looking it up as she just said that. Let me try to figure out what's going on here. Oh, you know what? I think it's because, yeah, I have eyewitness waiting for me outside of Mast. I need to do this. God, I thought something like that might be the case. Let's go talk to her and start this mission, and then we'll do it. Because then he'll have time for me, I guess.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
You're a clone of a man? How does that work?
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
You're not your father's...
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Well, I have stuff to do, but you're actually stalling me.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Sorry, Sarah. We'll finish this, then we'll talk to Admiral Logan. He's just being a nuisance.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Alright, let's try this again. Obviously, we're going to have to talk to them first, but... probably should save before going there. Let's see, just in case. Save. Just in case. Doesn't hurt.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Try to figure out what we're facing. Can't make an informed decision without data.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
What do you mean? Like it's something that's like smarter than humans and kills them a lot better?
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
The chance what happened could happen elsewhere. We need to grant the request. I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are sealed for a reason. I mean, we have to. We need the information.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Oh no.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport.
Oh goodness.
Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I got
Captain,
this.
I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
All right, Sarah, whatever your name is, let's do it. Let's do it. Wait. Oh, we're going this way. Oh, everyone's going. So we're actually going to fight here. That's kind of cool. Interesting. So it's going to immediately down there and go right into action, eh? That's awfully convenient. Oh, what's going on?
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop! That's it.
So it looks like I need to use this to knock them out. Why are they attacking us? Where is it? What is this? Justifier? Interesting. Right, modified EM Equinox. I have a lot of ammo for it. Guess we'll throw this right here.
Now hit him with...
All right.
Take him down.
Ow! Gotta keep people down. Maybe I should have been using these weapons to deal with other people too. It's been killing everybody. Alright, let's get him right in the booty hole. There's another one. Get down! Oh, wait. Never mind.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorphs' influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We'd tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Okay. Sounds like we need to hustle. I'm putting them down!
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
We got this, friendo. Can I steal from them? No, I could talk to them. Alright, let's go. We're going to the spaceport, right? Yep. No other place I could go. This is an interesting mission. I'm gonna have to kill the Terrormorph, though, I'm sure. You good, guys?
God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower.
Yeah, pull some firepower. I got it.
All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Oh yeah, there's some damage here. My ship better be fine.
Don't just stand there!
Oh yeah, look at the damage. Come at me, friendo. Oh yeah, you ain't doing nothing. You're not controlling me.
Captain! It's going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real.
Yeah, it's dead.
Down that floor.
Alright, got this good stuff.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Roger that.
I'm not sure how many are left.
Speak to the fire team.
Be careful.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us. Your call. We're on the line.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it myself. I want the points. Alright, let's start taking them down. I think one's by my ship and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, it's still there. There's one over there, one over here. Let's check out the far one first. Corrosive shit. Did that explode? Boom, baby! Oh, get up here. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. What? I wasn't reloaded. The thing's dead. We're good.
I don't stock up on junk.
Don't you tell me what to stock up on and what not to stock up on. Ah, I'm blurry. Alright. Let's get up here and get some good shots in. Switch to this one real quick, get some long shots. Yeah, just sniping it. Love it. What you got? Oh, don't hide from me.
Meat to the slaughter.
Ow. Sarah, I swear to God, if you kill it. Here it goes.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't let them get me.
What is these voices? Yeah, couldn't do much to me anyway. We're good. We killed them. They'll be dead. Wait, see dead body. I'll take it.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Y'all had the line. Your heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Sorry you guys didn't get your glory, but we're better than you. Sorry, not sorry. Let's go back over here and go back to Mast. They went full on lockdown, eh?
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. All.
That is all. That was a full-on like attack. That was crazy. They're actually not that strong. They don't really like run up and attack you like some other creatures. They just kind of do mind games and shoot crap at you. They hurt when they do hit you. Makes me think I need like better armor and stuff. Upgrade it more. Now I need to think I need to get a new EMP weapon or whatever it is. EM. Like a better one. Maybe I have like a gold Equinox I can make better.
Whole building's on lockdown.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
When
Yes,
you see
ma'am.
security loses an officer,
There you are.
I make it my responsibility
Captain?
to call their family.
Hadrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed, but thank you. Better late than never, suppose.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
If you're sure that's the wisest course of action, can't be just some Vanguard nobody. All right,
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Roger that. You can count on me.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
I'm far too busy to talk right now.
Cool. You still too busy to talk? 1 second. Let me change this mission back over to this. We want to do that mission. And let me see what I can level up here. So rifles, pistols, melee. I don't really care about the melee that much. Commerce, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Increases chance of success when persuading someone. What can I do here? I could do either one of these. That's actually probably one of my best things I could do. Maybe research methods. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, that's good. I actually need to do that to level up these next time. Perfect.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
Cool. Let's go talk to Admiral Logan.
This isn't a good time to talk.
Really?
My appointment's late as full. Maybe another time.
Guess we're continuing with this mission. I thought we were going to get some romance in, but I guess not. Stupid. Maybe I could talk to this person, go to the look at the next area, wait for him to go back to his room or wherever. He'll be back where he's supposed to be.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, friendo.
These orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Yeah.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC's already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Just need some electrolytes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentanol. Electrodes, is what it said, not electrolytes. Alright.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Freestar.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then I can imagine how difficult it must be dealing with this ambassador.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Well, I'm a ranger, so that might help. All right. No, could be that stubborn. New Atlantis was just attacked. I think you're underestimating how delightful I am. Pretty good guy.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
All right.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
All right, embassy security key and 96,100 credits. All right. Cool. So let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Speak to the deputy. Speak to me, blah, 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 blah. So she's going to help me access the archives. I guess she still wants me to talk to her? Yeah, I guess so.
Captain, would you like to... Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval. It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
All right, I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
That's fair. All right, now let's try to talk to Logan. Jeez. Maybe he finally will let me talk to him.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner. Let's see. Now he looks like he's going to his office. That's probably good. Cool. Talk to her for a little bit. I was hoping I could finish this, but maybe I can still. Be a nice little end to the video.
Yes, what?
Yes, what's yourself? Hey, friendo.
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
None of your business. Alright, blah, blah, blah.
Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help. That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to throw her into the bus like that.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
They were my responsibility, Admiral. One way or another, I intend to bring them home.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
I feel pretty supplied. Just in case I can go sell some stuff, maybe get some more money. Money. Let's go. I'm gonna go sell some stuff, and we'll head over to our ship and fast travel over there.
Can I have a moment of your time? Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage.
What the fuck? No thanks.
It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you with additional opportunities. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, I guess. That was weird. Let's put a little bit more into my engine here. I don't know why it's so messed up. We're just gonna fast travel over here. I actually need to go over here. Mission. What do I just do? Oh, guess I'm just going. There we go. So this next area is unexplored, so we're heading to where me and Sarah need to go. Engine critical is what it said.
Jump complete. No propulsion restored.
Roger that. So we need to go down there. Ship. Land. This is going to be an interesting little mission. I'm excited to kind of see how it goes. I might make this part a little longer just because I kind of want to see what happens. And a little bit packed episode is not too bad. Especially when
Setting down.
Mortal Kombat, for me at least, comes out in a couple days, or on Tuesday. Maybe Monday night I can post it on Tuesday. We'll see. I might do that first and then come back to this afterwards, because that game shouldn't take me very long. Alright, exit ship.
Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
Cobalt. Nothing really interesting, but let's talk to her.
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream.
Better off stay on the ship, and you'll be alright. You got this, Sarah.
Thank you. Right now, I feel like I need all the help that I can get. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
Alright. No matter what we discover, I'll be here to support you.
Knowing that is the only reason that I'm here. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
Man, my character's got the riz. Let's go. Sold a bunch of crap too. I'm at like 200k now. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. Right, what can I... Oh, there it is. Kind of high gravity here. Oh, I just fell so fast. You see that? I think I can scan a bunch of cobalt. I don't know how much I need cobalt. I know it's here if I need it. Wonder if like these high gravity areas, like I lose O2 faster when running. I'm not sure. How is this still here like a decade later? Anything good? I feel like snakes. Nickel. Interesting. A little camp. Frying pan. Moonshine. Where was that? What was that? Moonshine what? Poison battery. Moonshine thermometer. Jeez. She's making moonshine out here.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it?
We possibly walk away from that crash.
It was difficult and painful, but it kept me alive. It was home. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running.
Why would there be one around here somewhere? Okay.
Sure, if we're lucky. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Alright, let's climb. Up there. Ugh. So I'm probably gonna have to walk that way. Let's go over here. Just better walk right up that rock if I had to guess. I want to walk way, not the climb way. Oh, come on, jump. Sometimes it does not like to jump. Where's like my Skyrim horse when I need it? God, the gravity's so heavy. And she's lucky she landed on a planet with oxygen. She would have been screwed otherwise. Alright, almost at the top here. What is this? Cobalt, of course. Copper. I need to start doing some outposts. I might do some research on them in a little while. Sarah's crash site. Alright, there's the power cell. Sealant.
Setting up this beacon probably saved my life. Who knows?
Holy shit! That scared the living shit out of me. Where are you guys going? Come on. Oh, the gun did so much damage. I love it. Yeah, don't run away. The other one might fall off a cliff.
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's jump down and try not to die here. Whoa! I assume I take massive fall damage here. I should be fine as long as I time it. There we go. Oh no, my batteries! Oh my goodness. I hope I don't die. My batteries don't die while I'm shooting. I'm getting a safe place just in case. Just in case. Creatures are dangerous. Don't you run away. There it goes. Alright. Got the good stuff. I wonder how she lived here. Did she eat those things? We're going inside. Leave anything good for me? Some fuse, I guess. What's this? Ooh, a manual. Permanently reduces the fuel needed for grab jump by 1%. Thanks. Nothing really crazy. Put that in here. Alright. Emergency system, current power, sure. Alright. This one, this one. Just click everything. Ooh, personal logs. If you guys want to read this, you guys can. All I can do is pray they're safe. All right.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
Well, you brought the right person with you. You made this all possible, Sarah. Okay.
Well, we're not there yet. But damn, it does feel good. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
Lovely. Back to the ship it is then. See if anything interesting happens. Nothing really. We just landed on the other side of the planet. Now we gotta keep going over here. I don't have to talk to her. What is that? What is that? Is it some weird flower? Interesting, I can't scan it. Is someone actually flying above us? What if they're still alive? That'd be crazy. I doubt it, but imagine. Oh, this is scary. Bunch of cobalt. Alright, some lights coming through. Looks good.
Oh, look at this view. Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate the beauty it has to offer.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Hunting something. I'll die real quick. Some fiber stuff. I could just jump off the edge, but there's a path. That's copper. Just follow the path. Why not? Why not? It's obviously here for a reason. What are you? Die.
Oh, I hope we find a use for that before it spoils.
No, I want it to spoil. Oh, that thing died real quick. God, I love this gun. It's amazing. Now let's go this way. I have so much ammo too. Take that? No, I didn't. I don't know why I'm killing these things, but it counts as a pistol kill, so I want to kill them. Even though I kind of waste ammo doing it. I'm getting closer. Kill one of them. Kill two of them. Why does this get like significantly easier from the other area? We're on the same planet.
Judging from this debris, the cruise shuttle sustained far more damage than my own. Oh, those poor souls. This is what's left of the cruise shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
Maybe so. That's what I was saying. Never know, man. 10 years later, they just survived on this planet that long. Yeah, they built a treehouse, man. Look at that. I feel like they're gonna hate her.
Supplies? A shelter? And the fire is still fresh. Is there someone here that's still alive?
Oh, they're gonna hate you. Maybe we can free them, though. 10 years later. Let's steal their stuff. Yeah, let's go up there and knock on the door. Main cabin.
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to. and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go!
Alright. We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, sure. Try and trick me. No. No way. I'm not getting fooled again. Forget it.
Stop it right now. Put away that gun and talk to us. We want to know what happened here.
See? You're not nice at all. I knew it. You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
Stop. She's a child. You're making her upset.
Sorry. I was wrong to get so angry. We are here to help you, and we promise to tell the truth.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you?
We can take you home. We're here to honor the crew that died on this planet.
The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born. So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here. Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents. Your mum and your dad. What were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you. Yeah? Well, I wish you wouldn't have taken so long. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Wow. That was a crazy little thing.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
Wow.
Am I? I feel like a nervous wreck. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags. Good. Just be careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Alright, well, you two girls have fun. Anything I can steal from a child? Just gonna hang out with her? Well, get along, guys. Better not come back and people will be dead. Alright, let's go find the graveyard. It shouldn't be too far. Looks like it's just up this hill. Why would they drag their dead way out here? It's buried right here. It's a good spot. Lovely. Yep, monsters are already coming out of the woodworks. A lot of weird sunflower things. Bone. Weird bone thing. That's weird. Not too bad though. They die super easy. Except for I can't see them in the bushes. It does help that my pistol damage is crazy. It's like praying mantis flowers. So that was the leader one. Can I not search it? I guess I can't search that one. Yeah, I don't really care about that stuff it has. Is that a hallucinogen? They're mushroom flowers. Alright. So this grave site's up at the top there. What's going on? What was that? Okay. I'm here. Where do I take the things? Oh, here we go. Take that one, take that one. The headstones are all like ship parts, that's interesting. I guess we found all of them. Is that all of them? Oh, and big monsters. I think that was all of them. Black helmet. I'll take it just in case. Don't really want to fight here on this. Oh, you're so dead. You suck. Can I fast travel back over there? Yeah, I can. Let's do it. We made it back over here now. I don't know why it spawned me so freaking far away, but let's go talk to them. We got all 10 of the dog tag things.
No! No, 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 no! How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
All right. Agree, but we can't force her to come with us. No, fuck that last one. Come on.
I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake. Look, maybe you can talk some sense into her. Help her make a decision. I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
All right, let's do this, little girl. I'm gonna save. So I have to probably persuade. I'd rather not try to do it a bunch of times or go through the dialogue again.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
Just worry about your safety.
I've been alone for a long time, and even when bad people visit, I've been safe. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
You won't be safe forever. If you stay here alone, you'll never be able to start a new family. You're right.
Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there, with thousands of planets. They showed me the maps and the star charts. That does sound pretty cool, but, well, it's also kind of scary. It would be hard to leave the only home I've ever known.
It's true, though. You won't be safe here forever.
Mom told me there were really bad people out there. Worse than the ones I've already seen. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them. I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Good girl. We got a daughter now, Sarah.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
Everything doesn't rest on your shoulders, Sarah.
Oh, I do hope that's true. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please.
Okay, I'll consider it. I promise. If it makes you feel better, then consider it done.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
All right. Going to get some good on the overlook. That was a very beautiful overlook. All right. Ow.
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
I love how she acknowledged it.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl. And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world, and until this very moment I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered.
Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you. Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
All right, let's go fast travel back to the ship. We're back at mast, and we're going to talk to Admiral Logan. Let's see what he has to say.
The next time Terrormorphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Found our answers and also found these gene tags. Let's see.
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known? Yes, of course. I think we can all agree that this was another unfortunate circumstance of the colony war.
What you'd call an unfortunate circumstance, I call a tragedy.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. It is a tragedy. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
All right, let's go to the lodge real quick. Now, I wonder what she's going to be like. I assume she'll stay at the lodge with us. I think there's spare rooms. I mean, some of the people aren't there right now, but maybe she'll stay with Sarah. I don't know. We got a kid, though. I'll take her in. I got some room. I never sleep there. Pretty much sleep on my ship religiously. Let's go to the lodge. Loading screens for days, though. That's all I have to say about this game, man. I'm about to walk into here, into another loading screen.
Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I guess we need to talk. There you are. I was wondering when he'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
Bet that was scary.
I think I like it. I don't know yet. It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
You've got a lot to learn. Yeah, Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship.
Exactly. And don't worry, At the rate you're growing, it won't be long until you're grav jumping to unexplored star systems on your own ship.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Man, you're taking me all over the place, man. I don't got that much time left. It's gonna be a long part.
Your service, Captain.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name. These people laid down their lives for what they believed in, and it cost them dearly. I served shoulder to shoulder with them, and watched some of them die. I know you meant well, but they'll always be more than a name to me. And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, to the waterfall we go. Guess you wanted a better scene than just the gravesite there. I want to kind of leave that in silence because it's like a moment of silence for the dead, you know? The only thing right to do. Okay, I'm going somewhere else. Where's the waterfall? All right, let's go over there. Just got off the elevator to the waterfall. Never knew this existed over here, but it's kind of like a little date area, I guess. And this is a lot longer than I thought it would be, and I had to do that mission first, of course, and kill the Terrormorphs. That's a very interesting thing. We might actually finish that in the next part. Or try at least. So this is the waterfall, eh? Can I jump off of this? Probably can. Probably wait for her to stop walking. Ooh, I'm excited. I want to see what happens. Just in case. You never know. Let's save. Overwrite. Okay, let's go.
It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot. That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
Try to pull one over on me, eh?
I know you are. Just give me a moment. I have a lot I need to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Maybe. But for how long? I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear. Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away. Yeah, sure. And who wants to take on that responsibility? You? Wait a moment. That's exactly what you're saying, isn't it? Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. I know you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same. You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always. When you have the time, of course. I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. We never discussed this, did we? The thing is, my mother and I don't talk very much. We're not estranged or anything of the sort, we're just far apart. I'm sorry if I've dredged up painful memories. To be honest, I envy some of the freedom you experienced. Living on your own, no parents trying to control your life. Oh, I'm certain they felt they were doing the right thing. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a one-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask. Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars. I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us. Well, that wasn't the worst of it. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch. Oh, aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands. You mean that? You'd do that? For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know what to say. Yes, yes, of course. Yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Whoop whoop. Looks like we're engaged now, maybe? I need to buy a ring. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna leave the part off here. And get closer to you, Sarah, baby. Don't walk away from me! Alright, well, if you guys are liking these parts, please make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, have a nice night, guys. Peace.